Hey, Smitty. It's nice to see you on here. It was kind of weird last on the last one. I guess no notification went out. Because it literally no one came on the last one. I literally just streamed for about 5 minutes. No one came, and it was kind of strange. So just redoing this real quick. All right. Now we got some people. Yeah, it was just. Oops, went did something weird. All right. So there you go. Now we are actually live. All right. How you doing? Scratch and go crazy. Maybe I'm not on at a good time of day. I thought this was a good time because people are getting home from work, but huh, it's kind of weird. There we go. We got some people now. Clarissa, Jack's Tank. Yeah. So I was saying, guys, like it was weird. Like I just live streamed for 5 minutes about, and no, literally like I think one person came, and that was it. And so it was just kind of weird. So I guess the notification didn't go out, but it's all good now. Well, I pre-scheduled the other one. This is actually a separate one now. Uh, so yeah, this one, I just, yeah, this one I just went live because the other one didn't work out. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm gonna be, I'm not doing anything with these. So just kind of for appearance, just decoration for today. Though there are things that are gonna be done with those. Not this one. This one's a really old Tabasco. It's from I believe that one's from 1996. So this is decorative. But how was you guys' day? How was your guys' week? Huh. Okay. Well, the chat is not loading on this. Anyway, I'm going to be right back with the. Alright, I'm just gonna switch just to this phone. The other one wasn't really working for me. Alright. I'm good. That's awesome. Raw. Were you in the military as well, Jax? I met so many people. Sorry if I forget. It was a bad day. Was that? Hey, there's like 6 people, so literally a couple more of you guys can hit this. My goal for today on the likes is about I want at least 40 of them. I want 40 likes at least. The goal is in a couple weeks that I can start hitting 100 likes per stream, and it's totally doable. It's maybe like a couple weeks. I mean, as in August, rather. So a few weeks. So I'm just on the other side of this camera right here, guys, and I'm gonna go over there. Don't worry. It's just reading the comments. The other phone wasn't really loading properly. It's not a new phone. This is a new phone right here. So the other one's not. It's a recent but not new. I'm just I don't know. So no one's really commenting. If you're still watching, can you guys leave a comment so I can know so I can start? Is anybody watching still? Okay, hello, Red's still watching. All right, we got 8 people now. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure, like, it says 6. I'm making sure because, like, sometimes the number is not quite right, and like it could be a little more, a little less. And so basically, I'm gonna open these up for right now. So let's first talk about it. So these are in total, it's 8.84 fluid ounces. I'm not drinking these things or anything crazy to that extent, but it says great for stir fries, curries, pasta, or pizza. I'm also thinking to use it for some Chinese food, like ramen. Ramen's originally Chinese. It's been modernly adapted by Japanese. It was Chinese noodles and wheat noodles rather, and then it was adapted into a whole thing. And so this is actually from Ukraine apparently, and imported and distributed. All right. So this is Urban Gourmet. That's what it's called. So it says sunflower oil, red chili flakes, natural chili flavors, natural chili flavor, and chili color. I don't know. Chili color doesn't sound good. I don't know why you need to add chili color to it. Doesn't sound like a good thing. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to try all these out. So hopefully these should get pretty spicy. Last challenge, it wasn't as spicy as I was hoping. I'm hoping maybe the very to extreme hot. I'm hoping are good level of spice for me. Last one, I don't know. I was barely phased. The last ones, it was starting to get to me just by the simple fact of how much I drank, but I wasn't sweating or anything. I'm just gonna go ahead and break it open if I can. Just slide it out. There's no real reason to keep the box. Alright, I'm just gonna break it open. Kind of funny, these are kind of well attached. You actually pull them right out. And really attach the bottom to one at the top is really well attached. It's like kind of like holes in there almost. All indentations on plastic. Alright. Cool. See, hot, very hot, extreme hot. There's 6 of these. So what are these little stickers? I don't think they mean anything. Yeah, those are just for the blacks. I can clean that off later. Alright. Extra hot would be after regular hot, so and mild. Now I'm gonna flip these. Alright. So, any of you guys use chili oil for cooking? How you doing, Skyrays Eats? Hey, Smitty. Hey, JW. Yeah, so I was saying earlier, like, I actually was streaming a little earlier, just like 15 minutes ago, for about 5 minutes, and then I just cut the stream. I might not have gotten rid of the video yet, but it was just me saying hi to nobody. So it was just kind of awkward, and I just cut it and restarted. Están picosos. Picosos. Posible estos tres posible están picosos, pero estos no, como más o menos. Esto es como mediano. Esto es mediano. Esto es picante. Esto es extra picante. Muy picante. Y extremo picante. Y quiero un de estos. Cara chile. Aceite de chile. Sí. I can smell it now already. back to that one. Man, these are really well closed. I guess you gotta twist them first, huh? There we go. Okay, I got it. Just gotta cut the edge of the seal. There we go. Got it. Just gonna have to kind of cut where the, right here. I just need to cut that little edge and then you can pull it off. Alright, some tough packaging. I guess that's a good thing. That means these are all well sealed, so. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a lot more spicy challenges. I got the Cooley's ramen and stuff coming up, which I've already done. It's gonna come up in like a month or two. I'm trying to work to get to there because that one's a no joke challenge. That's I'm trying to do some like lighter challenges first. Like right now, one of the pepper I'm gonna eat because it's kind of on my level right now is the ghost pepper. And so that's my next one. That's the hottest, basically natural pepper. Of course, it's to some extent still going to be a hybrid because you know, still probably it's not a man-made hybrid per se. Like the Trinidad Scorpion and the Reaper and all that. I'm particularly fond of the Reaper because that's from where I was living and it's the hottest of the hot, so there's all kinds of other stuff. I think it was called Moruga Scorpion or something like that. So there's like a couple of things called Scorpion. And a lot of those are already well out of people's range. They're out of mine for the moment, but I'm working on that. So this one actually has pepper flakes all the way up there. Yeah, so they all have a little bit of pepper flakes that floated to the top, so it's good. The later stuff rises into the top. Sorry, no joke. Alright. I'll leave that open. There we go. So I'm just basically going to be having a teaspoon of each. So let's see here. That's going to be hot. Sky Eats. Thanks for the Sky Eats. Good evening, young crazy for spicy sauce. Wondering. Marine veteran is what you wrote. Hello, Dave. No problem. Hey, Smitty. Cool love. Spicy challenges. Yeah. So the other thing about oil is it can actually it's kind of like a laxative as well. So it's not. By the way, guys, I don't specifically recommend anyone do this. I'm not suggesting anyone. I'm doing this at my own risk, which is I find to be a low risk. I'm just having a spoon, and I know personally I feel I'm healthy enough and no problem, but I'm not suggesting anyone do it. So just to make that clear. You do them too. You do yeah, spicy challenges. Yeah. I'll see. I'll go look at it. So what's the hottest thing you've had so far that you've been successful at eating, Sky? Nah, I don't need all that like side stuff. And all, actually, uh, so for certain foods, it can actually be counteractive to use certain things like Pepto Bismol. So that's not always the case either, because it's you got to remember it affects the pH balance and all that. So sometimes it's some foods are it's not about the pH balance always. So it's kind of something you gotta figure out. It's not the case for all types of spicy foods and all that. Or it might not be anyway. So. All right, so let's get this started. So I'm just gonna have a chat after this, by the way, just to talk more. And if you guys have any suggestions of I'm not gonna read right now, just so you know, because I'm doing this. But you can definitely still write them. However, I might not see them. But if you can rewrite them later, um, I'm gonna do this challenge. But if you guys have any suggestions on like challenges that you'd like to see me do that are within reason, like let's just say like it doesn't have to be as low as Ghost Pepper, but something like below something anything below the Cullies or below the Carolina Reaper, because like I'm gonna get to there, like I'm gonna do the Death Nut challenge and stuff. But just if there's anything you guys recommend that's like below that for right now as I work up there. Let me see, maybe I'll check real quick. Hey, Spooky Kitten. How you doing? And Eve as well, if I didn't say hi to you. So let's try the first spoon. Some peppers in there actually too. Alright. This just doesn't even mild to me. Okay, I need to get rid of the peppers though. Can't really. Tastes good. Say that. It's got a definite nutty taste. Okay, so the burn, it actually has a little bit of it does have an aftertaste of a little bit of spice. Nothing serious there. But I felt something after. That's a warning that it could actually be something a little later. Got so much thickness to it. It's the oil. Okay. Not really seeing the difference there. Okay. A little afterburn again. Nothing serious. Alright, so this is when I should start really feeling it. Because I can already tell. Okay. Not so close. Been eating Carolina Reaper since early this morning. What do you mean you've been eating it since this morning? Tell me what you mean by that. Like, I doubt you had like 5 of them. Like, even if you could, like, I don't think you would have. There'd be no point. But definitely explain. So this also has another challenge to it, like, with kind of like the oil. It tastes so good. Got that roasted flavor. It's not really kicking it yet. I'm hoping this last two don't. Okay, yeah. So it's weird. It's again like you feel a burn after. You don't really feel that at first at all. It's like just very smooth. And it's thick but smooth. I'm not trying to claim this is a particularly hard challenge. I'm just trying things out. Okay. So last one, I'm gonna have a real spoonful of it. Full spoon. Where are you, Victoria? Hey, Easy Money. How you doing? Alright, so the chili oil, the extreme hot. So there you go. And this is by Urban Gourmet. And also, guys, check the links in the down below within the description. Um, check out like my other channels or something if you want. And hit the like. Let's get this last one. Maybe a full spoon on this one. Without spilling it. Yeah. That's so weird. Feels so. Like, I love chili oil, but man. Mm-mm. Yeah, so there you go. I'm gonna fix the seal on these a little bit after the stream. So come on over with me and let's go chat. I definitely do say the challenge I'm most looking forward to is the Cully's ramen because it actually tastes good and it's food and I love ramen. So I'm looking forward to that one. So you can't really wash oil off your hands, so let's see if I yeah, there we go. Didn't really spill much, so that was good. So I'm gonna take you guys over somewhere. You guys aren't loading, you're fine. Don't worry. So let's see here. Sorry if it's a little loud, guys. Maybe I should have muted the mic first. Let's see here. Alright, there we go. I just muted it so that you didn't hear the rustling of the mic too much. Dizzy in the pizza dough. Chili oil in the pizza dough and an omelet. Yeah, an omelet, I could totally see that. Pizza dough, that's kind of interesting. Oh, yeah, I guess like as a part of the sauce, yeah, I can see that. Oh no, these are cooking oils as well. You'll see it very, very commonly in especially like central China and a little bit of southern, like Sichuan province and stuff. You'll see some chili oils there. So I'm also, guys, I'm gonna check out. So I'm in Oregon now. Apparently, there's a place called Voodoo Donuts, and LA Beast was talking about it, and so I'm gonna check it out. I told everyone on the live stream about it. Just that I was checking it. I was just saying it to, well, more so to LA Beast, but anyway, yeah. Friend who used hot sauce and ranch together, which just makes it all kind of not as much as they could. What? Which just make it all kind of not the as much as they could be. What? I think it means not as spicy as it could be because yeah, ranch has the milk protein and all that in there, so it's gonna uh, reduce the spice level. And also, I've noticed another thing about spice is that how empty your stomach is greatly affects kind of the way it affects you as well. Dull the taste, yeah, absolutely. Right, JW. There's actually two of them I saw. Turning 3 shades of red. Yeah, I gotta look up more about how much hot sauce you can drink. I know there's certain foods you can't have too much of, and I just don't want to play with that too much. There's some of them can actually mess you up. Like you can have like, well, in general, as long as you're healthy and all that, and but generally you can have like 3 pounds of food and it shouldn't do anything. 5 pounds of food, it shouldn't do anything. But if you have a pound of certain foods, it can really harm you. So even though it might be a normal food, just certain foods in concentration aren't don't work too well. So you have to be careful in that. Surplus store. I'll check out if there's some surplus stores as well. JW. It's on Food Network. Yeah, it looks so good. If you look at the photos, it looks just incredible. I used to have a there was a cupcake place called Cup Crazed on the Charlotte area where I used to live, and dude, that also is of course this is donuts, not cupcakes, but it's the same concept. It's highly decorated cupcakes instead of donuts, so it's the same concept. Oh, the surplus store you're talking about, I assume JW, or you're talking about Voodoo? Because the Voodoo one I'm gonna do like today or tomorrow, actually. Why did you move to Oregon? Uh, so I was in the Carolinas. I moved out here. For one, it's the as far as like landscape goes and the environmental and all that. Um, I care about the environment, and a lot of people here do. And it shows like Eugene, per list I saw, is the greenest city in the United States. And so that's just for example in Eugene. And then you got like Portland, Eugene, and some other cities that have a big tea culture, and that's why I'm also from. And then I was looking at like San Francisco and Cali, but San Francisco has a whole bunch of other things that come with it. I'm starting some businesses and stuff, and San Francisco's just got a lot of ups and downs about choosing a place. With the crowding and you know just you have to take the bridge to go in and out, and if you're gonna live there, then you're gonna have to deal with like even if you have a house, a lot of people like if you don't have a garage in San Francisco, like it might be hard to even find a place to park near your home. Same kind of deal in New York City. Like some people have garages in New York City, not many because a lot of houses are very outdated. In cases also with San Francisco, you get a $3 million house built in like 1980, 1950, and it's like not got any of these modern amenities, you know. So yeah, of course, it's the most expensive. It's more expensive than New York City as well. I was seriously considering it though. I like it for the tea culture and all that. Some other reasons as well, but yeah, that's why I checked out Oregon, and also I'm not so far from San Francisco. I mean, I'm Oregon and California touch, so there you go. It's not like I'm not like in the Carolinas still. It's not like I can't readily go there to drive or fly easily there. A day trip, you know, maybe a weekend trip or something like that type deal. Hey, how you doing, Peppers? Um, so I just drank some chili oils, about six of them. Kind of weird drinking the oil. I'm not saying to recommend it to anyone. It's just kind of weird. Feels weird. Where are you from? Are you asking? Who are you asking? You black? You're asking me, I assume. I guess you could say Michigan. In Kale. Yeah, gotcha. What are you up to though? Is it the about the donut store or about the Voodoo Donuts? I believe that Voodoo Donuts, by the way, is 24 hours, which I also found interesting. Bonnie Ray, how you doing? Aquí sigo, jeje, pero yo me retiro. Okay. Huh. Okay. Very well. Sí. Buenas noches, Bonnie Ray. ¿Cómo te va? I think she's just stopping by. Oh no, well, I'm gonna use these for cooking. Certain oils like these don't have, they have there's a threshold of cooking temperature. I'm not sure on these particular chili oils was exact cooking temperature, but it's going to be below boiling, somewhere around there. I actually got this one as a gift. This whole set as a gift. I wasn't planning on buying chili oils. Not a YouTuber gift. I was just you know, it was just someone gifted me these a while back, last year, end of last year. So disconnected 2 days in a row, a few days ago. All right. So anybody else have some questions? Anybody have a suggestion of a challenge to try? Bonnie, ¿estás aquí? O thumbs up, guys, if you haven't already. Looks like everyone has, or just about everyone. So it's just 13 and 60 guys. Sí, aquí sigo. Okay. Yo bebí aceites de chile como 15 minutos antes. Seis de estos. Mediano a extremo picante. Y ahora solo hablando. Y quiero. Y tú tienes un ejemplo de una competencia de picante. Si tú quieres ver, dime. Ah, viste. Ah, ok. Bueno. Si siento extraño para beber aceite, es como algo como... what'd you put on? Anybody else have any suggestions of some other competitions you like, challenges you'd like me to try? I definitely feel like I came on the wrong time of the day because I'm not getting viewership now like I normally do. I did upload some videos today, so maybe that maybe affected things, but usually I'm on a little later. maybe like an hour later. So I feel like that could be a factor as well. How you doing, Jackknife Finnegan? So I was drinking some chili oils a little bit ago, and like, thanks, dude. So no spicy challenges, but world record for hot dog eating is like 70. And there's this lady, I don't remember her name. She just started out, and she's like second in the world. I was hearing about, and it just wasn't a name I knew. And I don't even remember her name either. Just heard it once, like briefly, just like it was a brief mention of her. I think LA Beast was mentioning her, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't get a notification. Yeah, I didn't. People didn't get the notification of my prior one, but on this one, people at least showed up. I don't know what happened there. So yeah, that's weird. I feel notifications didn't work this time. I'm gonna flip you guys over. Totally do it. No, I think it's like 70 and like. Well, I guess there's different there's different amounts like different things like speed rounds or just like maximums and stuff. So either way, they're like we're talking like 60, 70 hot dogs. Oh, what did just happen? Maybe that's why I think Ellie Beast mentioned the hot dog eating contest. Yeah, Joey Chestnut. I think he's in his 30s now, if I'm not mistaken. He's still going strong. It's kind of like eating sports don't seem to be as important for your age because like a lot of when it comes to a lot of sports like it's hard for people to even get to compete if they don't start young. But with food eating it seems to be a little different, like people can start a little later and all that. So I've noticed that he won it with 71. Yeah, yeah, saying like 60, 70 or something like that. Yeah, eat as many as you can though. Yeah, I would do that. Dude, it was a Harold and Kumar challenge. That's Ellie Beast did that. That was hilarious. I like White Castle actually. I really like sliders. I was starting. They're starting to grow on me more and more. I had these really like gourmet sliders at in Denver. Like I mean these things were like $15 for like two sliders or $10 for like two sliders. It was like ridiculous price. Um, just like two normal sliders, like real sliders. Just and it was pretty good. But anyway, it was just like between that and White Castle, I was just like, dang, I'm really starting to like them. You can get some really delicious ones. They just give you that little bit of savory bite in each one or something. And I've been having some like different like kind of regional chains of burgers. Sorry guys, I'm not into In and Out. I think Ellie Beast actually said the same thing as well. I'm not. I just don't feel the hype on that one. It's yeah. It's just I'm not liking it. I don't like it, man. I'm just not interested. It's just like to me, it's just very average hamburgers. Like sorry, but like I know also Mr. Beast. I watch both Beasts, so actually Mr. Beast has another channel too. It's kind of like a weird. He just like weird like things like he puts like batteries into watermelon or whatever, these kinds of things. Like this is nonsense. It's just like interesting experiments type things on his other one. But anyway, so he drove from like North Carolina. I believe he lives in Greenville. So he drove from Greenville to like LA. Even though also there's In and Out in like Las Vegas and stuff, because I had it in Las Vegas. But anyway, he drove all the way there. Uh, he didn't drive it. He took an Uber there. So he was like, it should be the most expensive Uber ever taken. I don't think anyone's beaten that record yet. It was literally thousands of dollars. And the dude drove like the whole way, just like all at once. So, I mean, there's nothing stopping you from driving all day. Like you're allowed to drive all day, you know. So I guess he took you know he did that. And he said he was like a truck driver before, so they're lucky. So this guy was able to drive a whole like 30 hours with like just like gas brakes. Do the Harold Kumar. I don't know if I'm up to that level. Like I'm at right now. I might expand my threshold, but 3 pounds is kind of my threshold. But what I could do is some like speed challenges, maybe. Because I did like, for example, I did do this. So I don't think the capacity challenges are gonna work for me. But when it comes to speed, like, I am fast eater. That I did like 3 pounds of ice cream in 12 minutes. Mind you, they had hard gummy bears because it was ice cream, and I chose that was not the right chopping to choose. Why would you choose gummy bears for ice cream when you're trying to eat it fast? Because they get hard. You know, gummy bears don't work. So, how you doing, Sixth Anomaly? I drank some chili oils a little about 20 minutes ago. Never been there. Like Carl's Jr. Hey, maybe you guys, I'm gonna see if I get a stand or something going on here, so I'm not like holding this for 20 minutes. So if you can excuse me for a moment, I'm gonna also mute the mic, but I'm not gone. I'm just muting it so you don't hear. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Just trying to make sure I got a nice position. So I've also got most of the chili oil out of this. So got this plum lemonade. It's a Russian drink. If you guys hadn't checked out that video, I highly recommend you check out that live stream. Apparently, people really, really loved that live stream because I got 700 on that live stream. It was like 694 have watched that live stream, which is insane. To know that, yeah, it's just like I had up to like 46 people. Got double rated by 2 channels, as well as people particularly seemed to like it besides just the raid. So it was just like most popular video I ever made. So I actually haven't had any videos go big. Never had a video catch on with yet. So it was the first one that kind of caught on. That was just like 4 days ago. So it's like something like Thursday last week or whatever it was. I don't even know what today is. I think today is Thursday, so maybe it was Monday. So let's see here. There we go. Much better. It's so much better than holding it. Now, the only issue I have is the freaking chat. I have to click the thing to see. I don't know. Does anybody know a way out of getting it from, like, the chat goes blank every 5 seconds, like, or 10 seconds. I want to say 10 seconds. I find that very, that's not helpful. Not helpful at all. Like, I'm trying to look at the messages and they just keep going blank and I have to keep touching the screen. If anybody knows a way around that. I don't think there is, though. Because I think other people have mentioned this as well. Okay, so let's see here. They didn't choose the gummy bears. I did. So that's the thing. And so it was you had to. It was Cold Stone Creamery. That's who it was. And so it was you had to eat 3 pounds of ice cream in 15 minutes, and you could have 3 toppings. So I beat it by 3 minutes. So like the timing, even though the gummy bears were in there, was still really good. I probably could have got like 11 or 10 minutes if it wasn't for that. And that was when I was 18. And this is before I even was in the military. So, yeah. And it was like end of high school type deal. I just went out there because I was like, hey, I can do it. And I was like, I don't have money, so I had like just enough money to do it in case I didn't pass. But I was like, but I was like, I can't lose that money. I don't have any money, so I'm like, I have to win this. And so I walked all the way there. This is a few miles away, and I was like, well, here I am, and I'm winning this. And so they give you like 3 toppings, and I chose probably one of the worst ones because other 2 toppings I remember were pretty standard, like chocolate type things or something, but I just chose a terrible topping for my third. There are holes in its arms and legs and fill it with chocolate. Okay. 3-pound gummy bear carved out of stomach. Dude, that sounds. I mean, I don't know about a gummy bear with. I mean, I don't see why not. It sounds so weird. It might be awesome. Does anybody still have no audio? You guys hear me? Let's see, what's that? Yeah. I was saying, the 3-pound gummy bear sounds actually like something kind of interesting. Like, that sounds kind of cool. What's a tomahawk steak challenge? So this is just, like I said, lemonade. It's Russian lemonade. It's a plum lemonade. It's a soda. But what is it? This tomahawk steak challenge. Oh right, you're in Oregon, so this must be regional. I'll go. I'll check that out. See what it is. So I gotta fix the angle a little more. There we go. Yeah, where is it? It's in Oregon, right? Easy money. Okay, sounds great. Like I said, I'm up for like spicy challenges. I just need to work to my threshold because I've actually come a long way in the last couple of years when it comes to spicy food. I haven't been eating it so regularly, so I haven't been actively working on my threshold. But I think right now I might be able to pass that Cooley's ramen. I just don't. I just not so confident. So I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna do some challenges under it first, and then I'm gonna start getting to that stuff, and then maybe I'll like try the some of the more crazy things like the Mad Dog. Mad Dog's like extra. Is I mean this is concentrated like crazy, and there's a unfortunately with spicy food there's a limit. So it's like once you get up to a certain thing, it kind of becomes about quantity almost. Like okay, now you've had a Carolina Reaper or Pepper X is supposed to come out pretty soon. Like for actually the pepper itself, it should be out. I guess this season, coming season. I'm hoping. And so for this Pepper X, once you get there, you get there. There's capsaicum crystals. Um, but yeah, it's that's like that one you can't really be can't generally like have a threshold for that. That one's just like, you know what, you're used to having super spicy food, and so it's obviously gonna be for someone who can easily eat a Carolina Reaper. It's gonna become much easier, but it's still way above a Carolina Reaper. That makes a joke out of the Reaper. So I think it was something like 13 million, or it's just something insane. Whereas Carolina Reaper is like 2.2 million. There's a range, so it's not exact. You can't exactly say how much a Carolina Reaper is because you could get unlucky or lucky depending on how you look at it. It could only be 1.9 million, or it could be like 2.3 million. I got a particularly hot or unhot one. 3 pounds of steak. Oh, I could do 3 pounds of steak. I don't see why not. That's something I could do. What was that? Okay, I don't think this one was on video. But I went to a place called Diamond Restaurant in Charlotte, and I think that was 3 pounds. It was just like random stuff like fries, sandwich, and all that. So that 3 pounds. So 3 pounds, like I said, is about my threshold. So I could probably do this 3 pound steak, as long as it's no trick to it, because it could be like 3 pounds of steak plus something. Well, I'm not sure if I can do that. Like I haven't been practicing at all, so. But one of the ones I want to do is pho. I'm hoping that there's that you need to be able to do 5 pounds. So I'm hoping that maybe I could get up to there. But like I said, capacity is not really my focus right now. My focus is spicy. Well, or fast. I could do fast, but I just don't see a lot of speed challenges. Pepper X is higher than the Carolina Reaper. It's just not readily available right now. Pepper X is by the same guy, Ed Curry, in Rock Hill, Fort Mill. It's kind of you could say which of those cities. It's kind of opinion which city because the farm versus the store. Where it's sold. So I believe he did a lot of the work on it through the store and some through the farm and stuff. So yeah, no, fine. No, it's fine. 8 minutes and 1 second record. 8 minutes. Oh man, that's crazy. I also did like I think it was a Roadstar burger, which is like a 1.5 pound. Um, I didn't know that you could see they didn't they didn't say anything about that. If you do it under a certain time threshold, you can get like a prize, and so I could have done it faster. Um, but I was just thinking about finishing because that's all they mentioned. So on that one, you know, um, this is like a pound and a half, but LA Beast here. Yeah, I wish. How you doing though, Eileen? But I think he's actually still live right now. Like I almost didn't come on because he's live, and I was just like, I love being on his streams. That's like something I look forward to. He kind of there's no rhyme or reason. It seems like to his the times he goes on, he just goes on when he feels like it. Kind of like I guess during I'm sure there's a little bit of reason to it, like with his schedule and stuff. But at the same time, like he just seems to kind of go on when he feels like it right now. And it's like about 3 times a week, so but it's still awesome. Like I love his streams, and like he's just so authentic. He just goes straight to the point, very direct, and he's an awesome guy. How you doing though, Mark's Arcs Aquariums? So I'm curious. Like I've been thinking, why is it Mark's Arcs Aquariums? Why is there two apostrophes? Um, Eileen, I'm guessing it's saying like, all right, what's up? I guess. Nice to see you. I don't even know how you got that emoji. There's some emojis. It's like I don't know how some people got some of these ones. There's like secret emojis or something that are compatible with like YouTube. It's like I saw the one I have is different. It's just a like going that way and it's yellow. I think. Huh. And I've seen some people like actual emojis like yeah, like I guess maybe it was a membership one. I don't think I saw one without a membership once. Basically illiterate. Oh. Well, anyway, I take those apostrophes are if it's Arts. Oh, Arc. Oh, so it'd be Mark's Arc Aquarium or something like that. I see you got a whole group of those. Huh. Very well. I guess maybe like if you have different phone and stuff and different programmed emojis, I suppose. There's a lot more that are compatible with YouTube than just the ones that might pop up during the YouTube um, while using YouTube. So it's probably part of it right there. Like people having iPhone or different types of Androids and all that. So there you go. So have any of you guys tried any like actual like any food challenges like eating several pounds of food or some speed eating or something? Like I said, I'm looking at speed eating and spicy challenges. That's what I'm hoping for. High capacity. That's kind of a different whole thing. Like something like I don't know. This is something else. But spicy's, they're all different ways to eat because there's people who also focus on very specific foods as well. Like there's people who are like the fastest at eating this type of food. Like LAB's has a powdered donut record, which, but there's other things like the pizza. Matt Stoney just really has him beat on that one right now. Um, and it's just like people focus on certain things. So like he made a pizza machine and unfortunately it was kind of interesting. Like he drank the pizza, so that was a interesting thing. Yeah, it was an interesting contraption he made. It's pretty cool that he put all the effort into it and stuff. And man, like you have to have a strong stomach to drink that like to drink a pizza. Like really strong. They have ghost peppers nearby. Yeah, I would like to. I think it'll look like Yeah, I gotta get some ghost peppers. Um, if you want to film together, still like I would. that would be like a perfect. I guess that'd be a perfect challenge to start out if you're into it. Doing food challenges here in town and then branch out. Ooh. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, it didn't go well, dude. I was just thinking about like, well, first off, like, did you get kind of sick watching it? Cause it's like you have to have like a really strong stomach to watch that one. And then second, it must have took a really long time to clean up after. Like I can't imagine it was less than an hour. He was basically a paper shredder, and he like was saying that he had to rewire it a little bit and take out one of the safety features and stuff. So yeah, it was definitely interesting. Like, did he add liquid to that or something? Like, how did he? Because like you can't just ball pizza up and it just becomes liquid. So he must have. Like, imagine all the grease and stuff. It's crazy. Like, cause that's like as much oil as I just drank, pretty much. Like, that's few ounces of oil all at once as well. It make it kind of feel weird. I think just a matter of timing for me. All right. Well, I'm I'm here, so there you go. When you're ready, I'm here. Um, cool. Um, you guzzled oil one time too. Did you? Oh yeah, I think I saw that. Something about that. Yeah, it was like that's crazy. Like that's really gonna mess up your stomach. Like, um, yeah. You must have had a bad next day or a few hours after. So. So, so I'm gonna also, like I said, I'm gonna have the voodoo donuts that he talked about, and they just look so amazing. Let's see what else here. So, I'm definitely gonna put those oils to good use. Get some ramen and stuff out of them. See how they are. Um, End of the day, it wasn't as spicy as I was hoping. I'm sure my tolerance is going up, but even still, like, I just don't feel as like spicy as like I've had a lot spicier like chili oils. Cause it says extreme hot, but I felt like it was only maybe like double the heat of the mild. It's kind of like you don't really taste the heat until after. Is that aftertaste? So other thing. A lot of thumbs up though. That's interesting. So like almost every single person who came by did leave a thumbs up. It's interesting. Yeah, it doesn't matter how many. The number's not that important thing. But yeah. Cool. So I'm also working on my watch time, guys. If you're still on here, I think at least 3-4 people are watching right now. I think a couple of people are probably kind of like, oh, there we go, numbers going up again. So that's cool. But anyway, so yeah, it's working on my times. Just I'm doing a little more free talk because these videos are really expensive. They're getting really expensive, and I want to get more ideas and work on it. And I'm gonna have a whole setup. Like I'm gonna spend thousands of dollars getting a whole setup for YouTube, and I'm gonna have to push really hard. And I'm gonna maybe get out on some other platforms as well, just for the kind of safety aspect of it. You don't want to over focus on one thing. I definitely do like YouTube's my main focus, but I want to have a little bit of presence on some other platforms as well. Just kind of expand myself. Yeah, I have a Twitter and Instagram and a Facebook account, so I'm kind of spread out between the different ones. I know like Facebook and Instagram kind of go together; they're kind of hand in hand. But Twitter, I believe, is completely separate than all other things. So this way, if I'm branched out, I'm a little safer. Kind of meet some more audiences and maybe bring them together as well. So, but this is my main focus. My other ones just have just a few people. I haven't really put much work into them. Kind of been taking a supportive role to this rather than being its own platform. Like I haven't made videos for Facebook and stuff yet. So but I definitely would, in time, start to do that. They get to try those oils on. Yeah, but the thing is, if you try it on food, it's kind of different. Like it kind of negates some of the effects of it. Like bread and milk are kind of like some of the best things to have for spicy food to reduce it. So yeah, I was just trying to have the oil itself, just to feel the spiciness. Hoping, it's extreme hot. I thought it would like have some kick to it, maybe like a habanero or something like that. But I don't feel like it was. I don't think it really reached that kind of level. All right, having the pepper challenge tonight. Yeah, it was awesome to meet you both times today. Oh boy challenge. So what's a po' boy? I heard of this. What is that again? That it sounds like Vietnamese or something, but boy. So, huh. Okay. Two night. So it's one word there. But you good. Gotcha. It's a compound word, I suppose. Yeah, right. So, not a lot of comments right now. Huh. I feel like I just feel like people aren't coming on today for some reason. So I'm kind of off on that. Like people aren't. Yeah. Like, did any of you guys get a notification at all? Did any of you guys? Maybe like because I uploaded twice today. Maybe it just didn't bother. Did anybody get a notification when they came on? In order to come on? Maybe it's like this is also high time and maybe like that's something to do with that. Cool marked? Gotcha, gotcha. And also I have two other channels as well. I have Wandering Vending and Wandering Tea Apprentice. Tea Apprentice, I have some videos lined up. I just haven't finished them off and then I gotta edit them. I had visited like a tea farm in Guatemala and I visited some tea farms in Hawaii. Maybe I'll do a chat about them or something, but I didn't really take enough video for those. But we'll see. I might yeah, I visited a bunch of tea farms out there, so it was an awesome experience though. Like I didn't realize like how good the tea was and all that. And I also visited Charleston Tea Plantation and got some tea from them, so I can definitely make a video on that. And I definitely, since I don't have nearly enough subscribers and stuff, I'm not going to be doing lives anytime soon on those. Maybe on Wandering Vending in a month or something, but the shaking. Okay. Oh, there's a mosquito there. Huge one. Huh. It's a huge mosquito. So anyway, yeah. Ketchup chips. Yeah, I love it. I like those ketchup chips. They're pretty good. Why can't I donate? Because I don't have super chat, bro. I have a I might put some like PayPal. What's going on? Like a big bumpy. Huh. Let's see. Yeah. I love that super chats. I have 1K subs, but I don't have my watch hours, Jaime. But I appreciate the notions. I don't feel like that was like, there's no. I thought for a second it could have been an earthquake, but it was like there was pauses and stuff. I feel like someone's bumping something. That was too weird. That was couldn't have been an earthquake. I don't know. Yeah, because like I just heard another phone now. how many hours? I need about. I have about almost a quarter. I'm almost a quarter of the way. So you need to get 4,000. So I'm almost a quarter. Like I'm gonna have a quarter by hopefully in a few days. And that's why That's why I'm keep streaming because I realize the live streams give me the most hours. So I'm just keeping at it. Huh. A lot of bumping. Anyway. Very well. Let me be right back. Check the door or something. It's kind of weird. Let's see here. Yeah, but those are some crazy bumps though, because like the wall's starting to shake and stuff. Like I felt like the floor moving and stuff. That was kind of weird. So I don't know. Jaime, are you still here by chance? Oh, my girlfriend leaves in a couple. My girlfriend leaves in a couple days, so for the most part, it's about to be just me. I think it's ghosts, but if it was ghosts are generally silent. So. Yeah, I think Jaime already left. It was nice seeing you though. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna make him moderator somehow. Let's see here. It's not cooperating with me. I'm trying to click his name. It's just not literally doing anything at all. It's like literally this. Huh. Give me a moment here, guys. I'm like literally clicking on his name. It's literally doing nothing. Let's see if I click someone else's name. Yeah, nothing I do giving a reaction. Gotta run and. Alright, nice to see you though. No, you were just kidding. I knew you were kidding. I'm just trying to click his name. Like, I don't know how to do it off stream. It's not cooperating with me at all. I'm literally clicking right directly on his name. It's literally doing nothing. I don't understand this. Like, sometimes it works. Like, I was able to get Xeno, but it definitely took me a lot of tries. So I clicked his picture and everything. So I don't get that. See, easy though. Yeah, I guess it's just you and me. I don't think any, like I said, I don't think any like message came out. Huh. So weird. Still here? Yeah, it's just you and me, like I said. So hopefully people watch us later as well, after the fact. I'm just gonna continue to try and click his name, which is, I don't know why it's so elusive. Can't click any more directly than I am right now. When are you getting your T channel up? So the T channel is up right now, like the actual channel itself. I need a banner, but T channel is actually up. It's just there we go. There we go. Jaime is now a moderator. Just trying to. Yeah, I don't need a lot of them. Just he's just kind of. I actually know Jaime as well, like in person. What's going on here? What up? Someone like saying something. What up? I don't know. I think the people that were pounding around, I think they're gone now. But that was kind of weird. I think like they're knocking at a neighbor's and they were knocking so hard that I could feel it like I could feel like my home like shake. Like I felt the floor shake when they were knocking. So, huh. I heard them say hello, and I was like, I'm not sure if they were here because they were saying it like not super loud, but like loud enough I could hear. It's weird. Place is haunted. Yeah. Speaker, I've forgotten where you are from. So part of the reason why I picked Gino, just for reference, is just he's literally he's the most he's on more than anybody else. He's 90% of the time I'm on live. He's here, so and then he's you know trust him. So there you go. We talk, so that's why. And I don't need a ton of people to do it. I just need a few people. I don't really have any issue with. I get very few crazy messages, so as long as I have at least one person on, I'm generally good. Even when I was getting up to 46 people, like when Ellie Beast was on, it was would have been nice to maybe just have like 2 moderators. I wasn't getting too many crazy messages. Got a few of them, but not much. Yeah, yeah. JW lives not far from me at all, so I don't know. Like I said, if he wants to collaborate sometime, I'm right here. So, yeah. Never been there. Kansas. Yeah, it's just... Man, I should have met more people when I was doing that trip, but I tried to meet people. It's just not all everyone was up for it, or some people are busy, or just coming by, and it's not gonna work for everyone's schedule. Made him moderator, Ellie Beast. Yeah. Did he notice that he was moderator by chance? He'll notice. He'll notice next time he comes on. Because I think I made him moderator like towards the end of him being on. So like, because it's like hard for me to click. Like I literally click and click people's names. Like, and I think on the computer, because I don't have one right now, I think it's just a right click. And here's like you have to click the name, but it's not like in this specific chat, it's not very responsive for me. When I'm in a normal chat, like if I'm watching someone else's live stream, I click on it, no problem, and it just works. But here it's like I'm like clicking and clicking, it's not doing anything. Really contact me, JW Speaker. Don't you have Facebook? All right. And you don't have Twitter or Instagram as well? You don't have Twitter or Instagram either? post for JW. Seeing if he replies to that. Hopefully. If you have a Twitter or Instagram, I can message you on either of those. I have I think it's at Vet Wandering. So at Vet Wandering for Twitter, and he's just Wandering Marine Veteran for IG. But I also have a direct link, I believe, in the description on those, and I have another alternative. I have one alternative way as well. If you don't have either of those, I can give you another way. Neither. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to your channel, and I'll see if I can send you a comment. Right. And I was gonna give you email, and so with Gmail, actually, you can see if your Gmail is like linked to your YouTube. What you do is that which I imagine it is, I can actually message you through YouTube. I don't know another way to do it. That's the only way I know. But yeah, it has like a messages and notifications bar, and so I could actually send you messages through YouTube once we get the email connected. That's why I was sending some messages to CT, and I realized like, wait, why don't we just talk through YouTube? It's so much easier and faster, and I'm on YouTube all the time anyway. So to me, it was like, it didn't make any sense to use email. Like you obviously have YouTube, so. Yeah, I'll see if I can send you something on your channel, JW. Otherwise, I can maybe. Do you have Zeno's email by chance? I just don't want to post it on here, directly on the stream. So that's all. Yep. Yeah, I have a bunch of people on. Yeah, you can message people on YouTube now. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Very convenient. Yeah, like I said, in a couple months, I'm gonna have a better setup. Hopefully by the latest February, I'm hoping to have like most of my setup done. Of course, it's gonna be always a work in progress because new cameras are gonna come out, or I'm gonna get stuff like that. But I think I'll have like 90% of my setup done by February. But I'm hoping to have the majority of it done by some like October. I'm definitely gonna get like the laptop and stuff. Hopefully before, probably in August or September, either like around September 1st or in August. I'm gonna try to get maybe a cheap laptop because I was looking at an expensive one, but there's a lot of stuff I have to buy still for the YouTube. So I think YouTube has had like a couple message systems this went through. Well, yeah, it absolutely has a message system. Like if he gives me his email, I can add him as a friend, and with the friend, we can message. You just have to have their email. You don't have these email. Okay. Yeah. Well, so I'll get to you in a bit after that. I can go on your channel and see if I can drop you a message or something. Otherwise, you actually I'm pretty sure you don't need a Facebook to check my Facebook page out. Like you might be able to do it as a visitor, or for the IG, or for the Twitter. I'm not sure if you need for all those, if you need an account. So that's another possibility, but not sure. But yeah. I mean, if you're comfortable leaving your own email right now, and then I could just delete the message. I don't know, that's on you, because right now, at the moment, only it's you and Zeno. So, I mean, if you're comfortable, do that. Otherwise, because I'm not comfortable to do that. But I mean, if you are, I'm gonna, you can just retract it right after. Just write it down and you can just retract it. Let's see here. I feel you. I need to get a tripod. I myself do have a tripod, but I definitely I want like I have one of those, the ones that like wraps around things, which is great for certain scenarios. But for like scenarios like this where I'm in a chair, it is not ideal because I like just a tripod where I just bring it up. Here I have to stack items up and then put it on top because it's short legs. It's just like a foot long legs. So that's it. I'm like 10-inch legs. So if you do want to leave the email, I have a pen right here and just retract it right away. Okay. Or, see, I would leave mine, but I know I can't delete my email in time because it's been hard for me to retract messages. Or, well, I don't even know how to type here. How do I type? Huh. Very well. And then how do I get out? There we go. So anyway, it's writing time. Yeah. Well, you can just retract your message if you. Are you on your mobile? Are you on a mobile device? You should be able to just right click, or I think it's right click by computer. Otherwise, you just click your message, you just touch your message, and you have the option to retract. And so I could just write it down and you retract it, and that should be deleted from the chat. Otherwise, if you can't figure it out, Xeno Saga can delete your message for you as well. Oh, yeah, third person on here now. Oops. How you doing? Third person. I don't know who you are, so. Yeah, exactly. Hey, how you doing, Brandon B? Crazy filter. Haha, it's me. Brandon B is awesome. He does some like music and stuff on his chat, and he has like a vending business he's working on. I'm starting my vending business in a couple months now. Still, it's coming. Latest it'll happen is January. It's just a matter of time. I know I've been talking about it for a while, but it just takes. It's gonna be a while, you know. Got a lot of stuff I'm starting up, so yeah. How you doing though, Brandon B? So I drank some chili oils today, 6 of them. Jaime was on a little earlier, and I made him mod. I couldn't figure out how to make him mod before he left, and I guess he was trying to leave me a super, but so I have 1,000 people, but I don't have near my watch hours, so Obviously, I have more than 1,000 now, but I'll have watch hours hopefully in a hopefully in a maybe a month. I'm not, well, my goal is to have it by August 1st. That's actually my goal. So last day of the month, I want to have it. So July 31st, I believe it is. What's your watch time? I'm a quarter of the way there. Almost a quarter of the way there. I'm working on it. Because that's part of the reason why I started doing lives is I get a lot more watch time. And then some people rewatch these. So if I even, you know, every bit counts. Like say like 40 people watch this, that's 40 hours. If it's an hour long, obviously it's more than an hour now. So every time I do this, and sometimes like people, like groups come in, but today it seemed like the notifications didn't go out at all. Like nobody got a notification, so just how it was today. It's like I did tried a one earlier, a live stream, and literally like no one came, like one person came. That was it, and so I switched. Yeah. The filters. Get the email. Oh, whoa. What up? You sent it already? Oh, did you email me? Like, what do you mean? Did I get the email? Hold up. Where them oils? Yeah, I already drank them. Yeah, I'm thinking that's part of it, but like, I don't think anyone got a notification. That's the thing. Like, I guess I thought everyone was like starting to come home, so I thought maybe it was a good time. Probably should have waited until like now to stream, but I mean, it's like it's not a bad thing. It's just like, you know, maybe they got more people, but like before, normally I get like over 10 people. Today I'm struggling. I haven't even think I maxed out at like 6, and that's like really low for me. You know, I was starting to hit like I was getting close to hitting 20s, you know. So like I got 46 a few days ago when LA Beast came on with the everything spicy as well. So I was hoping I could maintain almost 20 per live stream now, but it's not the case today. So hopefully I can. I don't know. Like if you guys can also you guys have the option like, you know, if you want, if you can share this out, like if you all got like one extra person to come on and ask them to get one other person, that would literally, I mean, now I'd be talking like 9 people now. So if you guys want, if you can like just share this out in some way, that'd be super helpful. Today I know I'm just more chatting right now, but you know, trying to work on the watch time, and it's you know, put a lot of money. Like I've spent well over 1,000 on this channel so far, and I haven't gotten the monetization yet. So I want to kind of balance how much I'm spending on it. Yeah, LA Beast is live right now, which is probably not helping as well, because I know some of his people are following me now, and I really like LA Beast, so it's understandable. Yeah, but I didn't want to wait to get on later. I'm probably gonna go tonight to Voodoo Donuts, and I think it's 24 hours, but still, I don't know. It's why I want to get started now, and so I'm on now. It's all good, you know. It's how it is sometimes. Super broke right now. You got your money. Why are you so broke? See if I can get it down a little bit more. There we go. Yeah. Xeno Saga, Here. What's happening? So Xenosaga got the email for me, or how'd that work? He's so slow, Xeno. So slow, like, I didn't see it. I literally don't see the email. Where's it at? Did you send me, like, from outside of here? Like, on a message or something? Huh. How you doing? Everything's spicy. Yeah, LA Beast is on right now, so I think that's a factor, but I've been, I don't know, this is like the lowest I've been since, no, since I was under 1,000 for sure. Oh yeah. So it's a slow night. I think I came on just a little too early, so that's how it is. You smoke? No, I don't. You drive in rain. That's awesome. Yeah. So I honestly, like, normally I would be on the LA Beast live stream myself, so I understand. Like he's freaking awesome. He's LA Beast. So there you go. Are you kind of go? Are you watching LA Beast right now as well, Eileen? By chance? Hello. Everything's spicy if you can. Cause yeah, there you go. Are you still on him? Let's see. Oh yeah, he's driving. That's right. So oh yeah, yeah. So he's probably just listening. You know why? Yeah, you gotta be safe, right? Cool. So I finished the plum lemonade soda from Easy Money, which is amazing. Like that guy, I don't know, he got the right foods. I mean, that's the best. That's some of the best foods. Like, there was only like one item I kind of like. I didn't dislike. I just wasn't fond of. But everything else was like literally amazing. So yeah, I mean, he's like, he knows what to get. Like it was just awesome that he came by and gave like all these gifts and stuff. And it's just so cool. What? Oh, I was just saying if you hit the like. Also, I was just saying this is like a really, I don't know. Today has been really slow. I think I just came on a little early, and also LA Beast is on right now. So, you know, I think a lot of people that watch him watch me, because like he brought people over, and so that's part of my viewership right there. And by I mean that's his people he brought over, so that explains it, you know. And some people that watch me probably by coincidence watch him anyway. So, and that's the only reason I could give. Besides people just driving home, like some people are busy coming home from work still. I just got on maybe a little too early. So like on the West Coast, people aren't really home yet. But on the East Coast there, they just got home. So, alright, let me take the microphone out here. Is this better? I was saying a lot of people. Oh, you're in a car though. Sometimes the audio is not so great in a car. But anyway, I was just saying that the audience is really low today. It's the lowest I've had since I was under 1,000. So, but I was just saying, yeah, that's probably why. But anyway, I did the chili oils. I tried the chili oils. Can you hear me though now? Everything spicy, or are you still struggling? Otherwise, I maybe can reconnect the mic and put it up here. Can do that as well. Yeah, that smell. There you go. How about that? Is that better? Nobody's talking anymore. All right. Ow. Your audio is off track. What does it mean? Is it still off right now? Because I just put it in. I'm not sure if you guys are replying to when I was connecting things. Oh, did it make like a squeal when I put the microphone in? Like I should have muted it first. Sorry about that. Like maybe on your end it made a sound or something. No. Okay, that's good. I didn't think it was because I don't think there's ever been a squeal from it, but I didn't know if it could be possible, you know? You said ow. But anyway, you can hear me pretty well right now? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what this lavalier is for. It's awesome. Helps reduce the sound from other places as well, so like reverberation and all that. So it's cool. So anyway, I'm just working on getting my watch hours. So I'm just staying on here, kind of extra and trying out some new challenges and stuff, trying to test things. So I know so far like the Russian snacks done well, so I'm gonna have some more snack videos coming out as well. And I'm transitioning a little bit out of MREs, like so I'm not gonna be having so many anymore. Or yeah. So there you go. All right. So that's all good. All right. Let's see here. So everything's spicy. Send me it. All right. Everything's spicy. Do you have my Facebook? Did you get me? Did you connect with me on Facebook? How you doing, Luke North? It's awesome to see you here. So I drank some chili oils a little earlier. Right now I'm just chatting because I'm working on getting my time and stuff. So I just need to stay here and connect with the audience. I'm getting a lot of feedback, and then I'm probably gonna go back kind of a little to smaller, you know, like more like maybe like a little less chat live streams where I'm doing reviews and stuff once I get monetized and all that. So I'm just working on my time right now. So and then also a lot of other people are on. So sorry, I missed the action. Yeah, well, always rewatch if you want. Yeah. So everything's spicy. Just descriptions down below. You know, you can click. I got some awesome links, and if you wanna, um, you know, check out any of my other channels or anything, but I got some like 3 social medias that I put under there: Twitter, Facebook, IG, Instagram. So there you go. How you doing, the Coogie Talks? What's up? How you doing? How did we meet? Yeah, let's see here. Coogie Talks. Okay. Well, anyway, how you doing, though, Coogie Talks? So I drank some chili oil stuff and all that about an hour ago, a little over an hour ago. But right now I'm just doing a free chat. I'm trying to get ideas and stuff as well. Working on my time and all that. Good, bub. Multiple personalities, we know, yeah. How calm you are. Thanks, dude. Yeah. So anyway, like you said, I'm just working on getting it set up. Like I'm gonna get it set up. Just a matter of time. I just have to wait. Um, because I have to get a bed and stuff as well. Cause I just moved in. No, dude. I just like today, for example, like I didn't get any. No one's really watching today, so this is how it is for today. But just gonna have to keep going and going at it. You know, maybe I have to do like a 6-hour stream or something tomorrow or whatever. Have you heard about this though, Luke North? I've heard that not really many people have verified it, but I think I heard it 2 times, and this was fairly recent, like just a couple months ago. You need to do like 4-hour splits. Like if you do more than 4 hours, like the watch time doesn't count. But yeah, I'm almost a quarter. Like I mean, not really at almost a quarter, but I project myself to be at a quarter on maybe like Monday or something. So yeah, that'd be awesome, Luke. If you So I have a playlist with the exception of like the last 4 videos, which I'm gonna put on today. I have all my videos on a playlist. So if you, it's actually it's right on under the links. So if you can click that and like you can watch all my videos all at once, and if you fall asleep or whatever, that's on you, you know. But it'd be awesome, and if you could leave some comments on those though, because if you just watch it, like it's good, but I mean it's like I've heard some things like if people don't comment, it might not be good, you know. So, but anyway, yeah, it's a direct link. You just click on that. It takes you right to the playlist, guys. So you can watch all my videos. You can just binge watch them all if you want. Oh yeah, 1350. Yeah. Yeah, I'm at. I got half of you. Everything. So very specific though. Checking your analytics, so maybe a little too often, huh? I'm trying not to over focus on the numbers and stuff anymore because it's also about the content you bring out, and I know that I'm nowhere close, so it's no point in me watching like, oh, I have 112 hours. No, I have 117 hours. No, I have 608 hours. It's like, what's the difference? Like, those hours don't matter. It's connecting with the audience and stuff, working on yourself. So like once you get to like 3,000, I can totally understand like watching it. It's kind of like when you're hitting 1,000. Like I know it's so easy to just watch. You're like, oh, I'm at 800. I'm at 812. Because you know that like you're getting there, but then you realize like the number doesn't really matter. It's the watch hours that are. I mean, for some people who like gaming, it's a whole different thing because a lot of them do just live stream. They don't. That's where most of their content is. So that's another case because a lot of them, once they get to 1,000, they have their watch hours. So that's what they do. And also the other catch, the really freaking good thing about gaming is that they at 1,000 get to do the memberships. So that's the other thing. So for other channels, it's I believe all other categories is 30,000. Your life's a lot. How you doing, Kebab? Rulin. Hello from Sweden. All right. That's awesome, dude. I wasn't in Sweden, but I was in Denmark. So I definitely want to come out there. It's a really nice, just region in general. Denmark, Norway, all them. It's just so nice, beautiful place. I've been looking a lot about those countries, and you got the Viking heritage and all that out there, and some cool history. So. Canadian CODs. Okay. I'm not sure what you're talking about though, Coogie. Share. Swedish fish are Canadian. Yeah, they're Canadian. Yeah. No, Sweden. I love your fish. What? Oh, I just saw that, Luke, about your. Yeah, well. Yeah, I'm transitioning from MREs. So I might have some still now and then, and I have some coming up. So I have like a British ORPs and stuff, but it's that's that. Yeah, for now. So, and I'm gonna do a lot of snacks and other foods, and I already do food reviews. So I mean, what's the difference? It's not that much of a difference. Like I get civilian rations. I have done a lot of civilian rations. It's like a good third of the rations I've looked at. How are you, my dude? Google Translate. I'm doing well. Thank you. Yourself? Something built on lies. All right. Talking about the Swedish fish or something again. Some. She has some canned emergency water. Yeah. Actually, I've already. I haven't done the cans of water, but I have done the plastic bags of water. Have done that already. Actually, so Mayday. So the video didn't come out quite the way I wanted though because I lost some of the footage. Um. Yeah, I'm not really planning on losing footage anymore. But I was still trying to figure out some stuff on phone, and I was traveling, and it's just I don't know something got deleted. I was low on space and still learning how to manage everything. And I believe that was on my old phone. Now I have a better phone, so yeah. So it just happened, and I think I lost a good third of that footage, or half, about I think like half the footage. So I was able to still put the video together just without as much content because I basically did like a 24 hours, only eating I think emergency water and emergency food bars by Mayday. So, but I definitely I would do a can as well. But as far as that concept, I've done that concept actually. I didn't write Google. Okay. Very well. Okay, I will read the Google Translate content. How are you, my dude? Oh, you're at Google. Nice. Yeah. Because he's Kugi, I guess. It should be Kugi translates rather instead of Google. Unless you did write with I. Let me see that again. Yeah. So it should be Kugi translates like. I guess it's makes the halfway, right? Nice. That's awesome, dude. Like you're actually legit from Sweden though? Cause it's like I don't really do I have anyone who watches me from Europe? Like there's probably someone like I just don't know is from Europe. But to my knowledge, no one who's I think you're the only one from Europe. Huh. I got people from Canada, US, Mexico, Guatemala, I think I have a couple. Um, and just some random countries, but that I'm not really sure where everyone's from exactly, but I think also the analytics aren't as accurate when you're lower numbers. I could check on those, but yeah. Most of my stuff is not from Europe or very little. It's awesome, dude. Let's see how do I say? I'm cool. Just say like I like donuts. You know, donuts like the food. I'm actually gonna have voodoo donuts tonight. Maybe tomorrow, but probably tonight because they're open 24 hours, so I can go anytime tonight. So it's all good. Oh well, I'm probably gonna go right after. Teacup. Oh. Teacup. 20 thumbs up. I think I have just 19 right now. That's what it says on my end. There we go. I think you just hit it yourself. Okay, so I'm actually starting to get some people now. That's awesome. So I'm just staying on, chatting. I already did the challenge with the chili oils. So if you guys want to watch the video over later, it'd be awesome. And I also have a playlist down below, as well as some like other great links. You can check out my other channels and all that kinds of stuff, and maybe get yourself some chili oil as well. If you go down below. Now, the thing is, I don't know how to pronounce that. I am generally very good at pronunciation, but is that with all the marks for it? Is there any like marks of the U or anything like that? I'm totally gonna mess this up, but Gelar Munka. I know that's totally wrong, but it's kind of like what it would read like if it's English. like hog. I'm guessing like the J probably has a Y sound or something. Are you able to like? Can you what do you call it again? Where you switch like the J to a Y and stuff, like make it like write it as it would sound. Can you write it out as it would sound? There's a phrase for that. I just can't think of it at the moment. 73-year-old man fought off a 7-foot alligator to save his dog. Cool headline though. Oh, wait, did you say something earlier than that? Luke, nope. He just said a 5-year-old man fought off an alligator. Alright, for his dog. Cool. Probably was the dog that fought it off. But hey, the alligator's probably shy, but a lot of animals, even if they're bigger, they're not trying to look for a fight. They're trying to look for easy prey a lot of times, or they're not really after you. They're just aggressive. They just seem like it. I am happy you made it, Teacup. I didn't think you were ever coming back. No, I'm just kidding. Damien Warren, thanks. It's appreciated. I'm not sure what he's talking about there. I'm not gonna go back. Gotta move forward. What have you been up to? Okay. Can't wait. Smells great. Keto. Oh yeah, like keto diet. Yeah, and that's right. Your keto channel, right? I'm at work, so I'll be sticking around. Just can't talk low. Okay. You're laughing at work now. They're gonna think you're crazy. You're just laughing. No. Okay. It's been busy. Okay. You're awesome. How do you get my email? Well, I'm on live right now, so like, if you emailed me, Zeno, did you give him my email? Like, do you have my email, Zeno? Like, I'm not gonna check the email like while I'm on live, because like I'd have to exit the chat and screen will go blank and stuff. So, I mean, what you can do is this. Like, this is the trick. Like, right after you get off live, what you do is if you weren't able, I don't know if you got the email or not, what you can do is just leave a comment on a very random video, not a recent video. Like, in what happens is I'll get a notification and then I'll go straight to it. Like, the chances someone actually looking at that comment at that time is so little. Like, what you do is a secondary comment, do like hello, and then like reply to your comment and then write your email, and then like I'm gonna be like okay, and then I can like get it so fast. So, but you have to wait till the stream's off. Like, the chance of someone actually getting your email so little, but I mean that's not like the safest way to do it. That's the way I've seen it done, and like personally, like I wouldn't even feel worried. Like if I were doing it on someone else's channel, like the chance of that someone's actually getting that out of all the messages. What's your name? What's that? Speaker, I wrote it down. Did you delete it off the live stream chat board? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, he already read the email and then Zeno got it. And Zeno, okay, so Zeno, did he write his email and then you copied it and like you're gonna give it to me later? Is that how that worked? Like, I just didn't see the email. Like, I tried scrolling up earlier. Oh, you're awesome. No, you. Okay. How are you, mates? By the way, I'm doing well. How about yourself, Teacup? Like I said, as far as tea goes, I do have my tea channel. I have content coming. I know a lot of people are excited about the tea, like specific people are. I know it's not for everyone, but I have videos. I just haven't uploaded them yet because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have some footage of when I was visiting some like tea farms and stuff. But I actually have some tea from the farm, and what I realized is, well, I can make a long enough video by using the footage of when I was there with a sampling of their tea, and it makes sense. So I was like, well, that's how I can use old footage to actually make it into a video. You know, I had a YouTube at the time. I just wasn't really fully like into it and didn't have a good camera and all that. So now I do, and I'm a little more ready, so I can pair those two videos together and make a full video, make a nice 7-minute video or something. A lot of people do 10-minute videos because then they can, for as far as being monetized, they can put more like ads in there. So this isn't the case for me. So I think about around 7 minutes is pretty good, from what I've seen, because you don't want to. It's like you can have longer videos, but at the same time, like a lot of times, like a longer video is gonna have less quality. Kind of depends what you're doing. Like if you're not complete on what you're talking about, then that's one thing. But it's just like a lot of times, like when you're making a 12-minute video, 20-minute video, people are stretching it out or just not cutting the like not cutting the spaces like where you're just like awkward pause and stuff. So send in messenger. Awesome. Thanks. And then yeah, like I said, I'll get to you right after the stream. I'm not gonna do it in the middle of the stream because I need to keep on this, and I don't want to chance like the stream getting cut off or something. I've been lucky so far that there's like only like one pause in the stream, and this is so that's it. Word awkward. The word awkward is awkward for you, huh, Kebab? Very well. What you mean? WYM, is that what you mean, or what was that? What you meant? What you mean? Something like that. No, it's not. It's not been hot here. It's like I don't know. Have I been outside today? I don't think I've been outside today. I am going to be outside for a couple hours though, in a little bit. Starting out a little late. I've been on YouTube, just put up 2 videos, and like I hadn't posted for like it's been like a solid like 6 weeks since I posted because I've been doing lives because I'm working on watch time. Because as soon as I realized like how much more watch time I get with lives, I was like, what's the point, posting right now? Like, but I think you do need to post a little because like it shifts to your audience and stuff. So I probably my part probably wasn't good and stuff. So like, and I'm sure there's some recognition like of regular videos versus live, and probably affects like how your channel viewed by YouTube and all that. So I definitely needed to post. Well, yeah, it's definitely not hot here though. Regardless, maybe like 70. Always imagine it's gonna smell like marshmallows. Candy does smell like. I imagine it doesn't smell any different than Denmark. In Denmark, it's just like pretty much a normal city, but it's a little more green. So I would imagine it smells like Oregon, because Oregon's kind of like green, and a lot of those countries they're top in the world. Like I think it was like Oslo was like number 2 or something, or number 1. So you got like Reykjavik, which is in Iceland, but it still kind of goes along with a lot of the culture that you find in the northern European area. So yeah. So I imagine it smelled like Oregon. Kind of a little fresh, but a little city. A little bit of a city smell to it, Wait, Eileen, are you actually in Vancouver, Washington? I haven't... Wait, what? Houston. Are you from Houston, Texas? Where are you from? Who's from Vancouver? Smells. Why do you think smells? Oh, it spells, no smell. Houston, Texas, right? Houston, Texas. Houston what? Texas? Because I mean, there could be another Houston. Like there's like there's certain cities in the U.S. that are like very repeated. Like Portland got its name based off of a coin flip, because I think it was between that and one other city
like Boston, I think it was. Yeah, it was between Boston and Portland, and these two guys, the stories, they flipped a coin, and the person who won, Portland, from Portland, Maine, got the win, and then there's also Portland, Texas as well. So, Texas, son. But what was this about Vancouver, Washington, though? I'm not sure here. Right next to Houston, Missouri. So that's exactly what I'm talking about when I say like Houston. So that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes people assume that their city's like the only one, but there's like a lot of people that say like Portland. Like if you're on the East Coast and you say Portland, a lot of people think you mean Maine, and like it might be obvious to most people, but like if you're within like a state or something, and you have that city, like if you say Portland and you live in Texas, maybe some of the people in Texas will be like, "Oh, you're from Portland, Texas." So there's a little bit of regionality to that. But generically, if you're talking to random people, you know, they understand that Houston's Texas. But I just want to make sure. Near Mountain Grove, Ohio. Smells like burnt oil. That can't be healthy for you. Vancouver, BC, Vancouver, Washington. Yeah, exactly. And they're in the same region. And a lot of the culture here is the same. I'm in the Northwest too, so. Topeka, Kansas. Neighbor. Yeah, if you're on YouTube, you know, I've just noticed you're always next to someone. You know, there's if you have 100 viewers, you're within 100 miles of someone, like guaranteed almost. You're if you have 100 people, and it's just 100. So like me, if you have like, oh well, if you have over 1,000, like there's probably like at least 100. There's probably at least like 40 people that watch me that are within a few states of me, like you know, like California or something. So at least, you know, your mouth goes before the picture. Huh? That's not good. Are you guys seeing that too, or is that person just having a little bit of uh, slow? Is their internet just a bit slow? Good on mine. Yeah, I think it's just your internet. Because I don't think that sounds normal. Shouldn't broadcast that way. Yeah, just exit and then come right back. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's not a, shouldn't come from my end or from YouTube's end, so. I've never heard of such a thing, yeah. Bug, yeah. Some bugs, like, that you may encounter on, even on big platforms, like, apparently Twitter was down today, so. For whatever reason, it could have been maintenance, but I think maintenance, they probably would have done that, because I imagine what some of their biggest audience is U.S. I know there's a lot of other countries now that are big on Twitter, but I would imagine like they would do it around midnight Eastern time or Pacific time or something, somewhere where majority they find the lowest user count on there, and not during the middle of the day in U.S. I don't think that would be. Yeah, I didn't check into it. I just heard about it through YouTube. Spider. Was an arachnid or a bug? Alright. Orchestration. Very well. Huh. I didn't know why there's not more people. Well, actually, 7. Actually, you know what? 7 probably is a normal number. It's probably a little low for me, but I've noticed like once I stop to do like the actual activity, 7 sounds about reasonable. I would still expect to be about 9, 10, but I don't think, like I said, I don't think the notification went out, and I probably hit people at the right at the wrong time. Probably about an hour too early. So, roly polies are crustaceans. Yes, I've heard that. I believe. Does sound right? Because I did read about them before. Yeah, sounds about right. And they're not. What do you call it? And there's a pill bug, roly poly. I forgot what's the real name for them. Not even the Latin name. Like there's actual like professional name besides the actual Latin name, but whatever. Yeah, got the internet right there, and I'm on this side. Can't be looking stuff up. I don't have a secondary device right now. For the moment. Okay. Has a seizure. Not sure what he's talking about there. Guy on the pic of your profile has a seizure. Okay. Oh. Huh. Eating mayonnaise. Okay, that's what that is. I didn't think it was a seizure, but I did kind of see it like a seizure too. I kind of makes sense. They look like someone was wrong with someone. Yeah, I can see that. You seem uncomfortable now. Okay. I think he's talking to Luke North still. Or maybe me, I don't know. Kind of moving around a lot. For one thing, I have to keep touching the chat because I don't know how to see any setting to stop the messages from disappearing. So like you just have to keep touching it. I feel like there should be an option to lock messages on screen. Like I can do it. Yeah, why can't you do it? Someone else. Yeah, Swedish nature, any thoughts? Swedish nature. So, guys, would you be interested in seeing Voodoo Donuts? It's like I guess one of the top donut stores in the country, I suppose. It's in Oregon. You're back. It's awesome. Hey, more peeps. Hey, you can get some more peeps if you want. Brendan B, just talk to one other person and say, hey, you should watch this stream because it's awesome. That's it. That's what I'm gonna do. And I got the lavalier on too now. Alright. About to start driving home. Yeah. Alright, that's awesome, Brendan. That's good. One language to learn. I would say either Chinese or Japanese. Let's see here. Because I was already started on Japanese. But I guess if like you were to say like right now, if you like literally gifted me a language, I would have to pick Chinese because I already know a bit of like Japanese. And also Chinese takes more time and I plan to learn both. So I would say Mandarin Chinese. And I would say for the Mandarin, because I know there's a lot of dialects, I would say probably something like around maybe like what was the most standard like? Because there's Hong Kong and Beijing sound quite different, but I guess I would pick an actual China one. So I guess I'd go with Beijing. I'd go with Hong Kong. I'm sorry, Beijing Mandarin. I plan to study Mandarin hopefully in China as well. So we'll see where I end up because the prices and the things that different cities offer are quite variant. You know, it's a huge country, so I definitely plan to be there, and I plan to go back to Japan to do some like language school. I took 2 college classes in Japanese, so before when I was in Japan, so, there for the military. Sí, yo puedo hablar español también, pero aparente Brandon B no puede. Aparentemente. Jai Jan. Okay. What is that? Who's 32? So you're trying to guess my age, and so you said something strong, like you like the most confident guess, and you just went there and you went, "Oh, he must be younger," because the way he sounded, like disappointed instead of like happy. So you brought it down. That's what I'm guessing. But you're really close on your second guess. Just as close as the guess before. As you were just as close as 28 and 26 are just as close as each other. Well, I guess if you count months, I guess 28 wins. Plus, I've heard in some instances, some people actually do count birth months towards age. Some people. It's a rarity, but I've heard of it. Part of the reason why we don't count birth months is just like it's hard to say like what's the exact day, you know, that you actually started and stuff. So. You know, like it's hard to say like. Yeah. Hey, Brandon B, if you want, you could leave it. You could leave your phone, like running the live if you want while you're driving. Just don't, of course, get distracted. But you could just turn the sound off. I'm assuming you're not using maps or something. Just leave it running. Just a suggestion if you want to. Nah, just kidding. Do what you want. All right. These are hours. I need those hours. See, I don't want to say too much and not say, because like there's a lot of rules. I don't want to say the wrong thing, you know. Because I really care about this YouTube to grow as much, to expand as much as I can. And so I'm gonna keep pushing. And, you know, that's why I'm on right now. Like, I'm just gonna keep on. Like, people are watching, man. I need those hours. Like, I put a year and a half into this, so like I'm not quitting. What? That's awesome, dude. Goalkeeper. That's awesome. Video games? No. I used to. Not sure what you're writing about. Is that like a team name or something? Nah, I used to play games, but once I was in the Marines, I stopped. Like I tried to buy another console, it wasn't really working out because I wasn't really playing it. I just played it. I just bought it, and I was like, I'm not getting another console after. It's like I tried to get some retro and all that. Like got like a retro console and everything, and it's kind of like a not the original, but it's like kind of like a remade console. I guess they just get permissions from the different companies and stuff. It's like cheap to get games after the fact, like when they're really old. Except like there's certain big names like, but anyway, general games that were popular but not the top of the line. They can get real cheap, and put them on these systems. So. Just kidding. I'm not sure what you're kidding about though. You're not a goalkeeper, or the words you said, and I didn't know what they meant. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Are you calling me mean? You said in all caps. I wasn't sure like what you meant. Snabban, like mean in Swedish. I highly doubt it because there's very little English influence into the Northern European languages. So I don't know what you're going for. Anything good for dinner? What do I have for dinner? I didn't have dinner. Huh. Oh yeah, I didn't have dinner. I was like, why I can't remember what I had for dinner. I had tacos for lunch. I'm gonna have dinner as soon as we're done. Cause it's getting a little late to have dinner, but it's not too late. I'm good at goalkeeping, but not good. What? I'm good, but I'm not good. So are you saying you're okay? You're like you're just all right. You're average. Is that what you're saying, Kebab? So I was writing. Okay, cool. All right. So I think I'm gonna stay on until 3 hours, unless it picks up. But I mean, as I said that, like I had just picked up the 8. Now I'm at 9. This is the highest this stream has been at actually. So there you go. But I mean, assuming that the numbers stay down below at like 5 or something, I'm gonna leave at about 3 hours is the plan. Unless it dips too low down to like 2 or something again, then I'll just go ahead and get off. Goodbye everyone. But watch out for the Swedish something smells fish. This is my Swedish fish joke. Alright, cool. Take care. It's awesome. I would like to learn some more Swedish. I just know one song in Swedish. It's could be saying it a little wrong, but it's I know one is Botenana. It's like about a bot for a video game. And that's by Base Hunter, and then the other one is Visitar Halivantan. It's like VI, and it's like SI. It has some like marks, but it's SITTER HAR like Vantan VANTAN, something like that is how they pronounce it. Yeah, Dota. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Dota. That's right. It's like Visita Harivantan Spela Lita Dota. I know I'm saying that wrong, but it's I knew those 2 songs. Sounds close to me. Yeah, I read the lyrics like some years back, but I'm not confident enough to like say it on live stream like I know it. Like if it's just like me just at home, like I'd probably say it that way. What do you think, kebab? You guys have doner in Sweden, or is that like a Denmark thing? Like, I think it's from like Arabic cuisine. What are the odds? So, am I like kebab? Tell me how like close I am. Visitor Harivantan. Tell me how close I am. Am I more than half correct on the pronunciation? Because I'll take 50%. If you give me 50%, like or more than half, I'm happy on that. 'Cause I haven't studied any. Okay, I'll say it nice and slow and clear. Visiter har Ivantan. Is that at least half correct? Like, like would you understand it if I were to just walk up to you and say it? Like I don't know what it means exactly, but if I were to say it to you, would you understand? $79%. All right, that sounds good. 79%. Yeah, I'm sure the har. I'm sure has like a. It's like a. It has like an umlaut. Well, that's what for German you call it umlaut. I believe it was, and so I'm sure that the har is probably the worst word I'm saying. Yeah, well, I'll take 79%. Especially since I haven't like done any study into the language, so I'll definitely take it. I would love to learn some more of Swedish, or I was looking, yeah. I think of all the Northern European languages, I think actually Swedish was my main one, and I'm also part Swedish, so there you go. Uh, yeah. So it's like Ventan, or let me see here. I said like Vantan, yeah, I definitely did. Or kind of like VON. Ventan. It's like Ventan instead of Vantan. Ventan. Cool. I know, I believe Denmark, the Danish language is supposed to be the kind of most, like I saw some stuff about it, and basically their language is supposed to be kind of the oddest sounding among the languages of the Nordic area region. Um, it was kind of like just a lot of like inconsistencies and stuff, and some like there's kind of a thing that happens too with between languages is sometimes someone who speaks a certain language, like I believe Portuguese, for example, if you speak Portuguese, you can understand Spanish better than someone who speaks Spanish can understand Portuguese, because there's a level of like kind of sophistication of certain like. So I'm not sure exactly how much you guys missed. I'm glad I got back on. Um, anyway, there's kind of like intonations and stuff between languages, like like in Portuguese. So it's easier for someone who speaks Portuguese to speak Spanish than vice versa, with some of the sounds. And also, a lot of times, people who do speak Portuguese end up learning a lot of Spanish anyway, because like if you look at Brazil, it's surrounded by Spanish-speaking countries. So that's another thing. Of course, Brazil has the highest population of Portuguese speakers, not Portugal. There's, I believe, one country in Africa that also speaks Portuguese. So there's like maybe like 5 countries that speak Portuguese, or at least a good amount. But yeah, Spanish is easier for Portuguese speakers than vice versa. And I believe the same thing goes with Danish, is that that they can understand other people less than they can understand them, but they also think that the Danish sound is the weirdest, like the most kind of unique, because some of the way the language developed and stuff. So weird, by weird I mean abnormal, as in not the standard. spelalita dota. Vi, vi pushar par och smäcker med motståndet vi leker. How close was that? Was that, I get 50% on that as well? A on I'm figuring motståndet. Is that right? Like a little better? I don't know what that sound really makes. Does it make like a strong A? Like an umlaut in German I think does. It's like O. Motståndet. Motståndet. Nice. That'd be awesome to learn Swedish. At least a good bit. I definitely want to go there. Like I said, I went to Denmark, but I only went for the day. It was just kind of like I was on my way to Spain, and I already speak Spanish, so that was good. Awesome. Motståndet. Trying to make me feel good. All right, cool. But in general, like you understood what I said? That's cool. Said it close enough. That's great. Yeah, so I'll be on just a little less than a half an hour, guys, unless the number goes up. If I get like, let's say like 9 people, if I get 10 people, then I'll stay an extra bit. If I get like more than 10, like if I could like suddenly get like 20 people or something, yeah, I'll stay on for sure. But if it's like 10, I'll stay on an extra like half hour. If I get like back to 20 or something, I'll just stay on a couple more hours. But I don't think that'll be the case, so I'll probably leave at about 3 hours through a live stream. You have a suite here and just keep on asking, I'll gladly answer. That'd be awesome, dude. Why is no one talking in chat? Because you're not talking, Luke. Just him, just kebab. Yeah. Right now, I think what country is Vikings? That is, it's not Denmark, it's not Sweden. I think it's Norway. I think the Vikings show is Norway, so I'm watching that right now. More questions. More questions. All right, if you want it. There we go. Let's do it. Loop down now. You're not even Zeno. You're the reason why no one's talking. You're not talking, and you're part of the group. See what I say. Well, yeah. Now we got 3 of the 5. So there you go. So anyway, is there any like awesome like Swedish food that's spicy that you guys have? Like I definitely would like to try Swedish food in general. I'm not just about spicy food, and like some of the spicy kind of food that I've gotten into is actually kind of like new for me, like relatively. So in the last like couple of years or last year and a half or something like that, I really got into spicy food, but I'm into food in general, you know, not just spicy. That's just kind of something I'm kind of getting into for fun, for YouTube and all that. And, well, for myself too, but I don't know, I don't want to repeat, see, I don't know what you're saying, so I don't want to repeat it. So, I can't guarantee that's, yeah. Off a game. Fusroda. Is that Swedish again? Da is like also is yes in a lot of like Cyrillic, a lot of languages that write in Cyrillic use da for yes, I believe. I know Russian does, and I think Bulgarian does as well, which is similar to Russian language. So Tabasco, I mean, that's spicy, but it's not that spicy. But there's no, yeah, there's no real spicy Swedish food too much. Oh, okay. Well, like, morke, more what? Or I'm not sure. If you're speaking, if that was Spanish, then more what? It's force, means balance, and da means push. Okay. Huh. From a game. Okay. Cool. What game is that from? Is that from like Star Wars or something? Just hot noodles. Yeah, but is that even from Sweden? Or is that like just something? Oh, yeah, that's a made up language. Skyrim's a made up language. Yeah. I think there's like, yeah, they made their whole language system and stuff. I don't think it's as developed as like, what you call it? What is it? It's a language. Not, you can actually study it on Duolingo. Esperanto. That's it, that's the one. It's Esperanto, which I believe is like the most developed made up language that is like developed enough to actually be used. Oh, okay, that's awesome. So yeah, if there was something I were to do in Sweden, like I only had one choice, what would I do? I mean like tourist attractions, I guess, to make it more specific, not just food. Unless there's like a super special restaurant or something that you can think of. Just kidding. Klingon. Klingon, that's the one. Klingon. Huh. What do you question? If there was a tourist location I was to go to in Sweden, like what would be the number one? Like if I were to only go to one, or if you have like two, that's fine. It's like what would be like the main place you would go if you'd never been to Sweden? I guess it doesn't have to be like the main city, just like in general, if there's a specific tourist place. Like I'm gonna probably find it on the list, but it's curious. Do they make kebabs in small? They make kebabs, yeah, I think so, because the Arabic influence, and they have a lot of Arabic influence now in Northern Europe. And some foods just spread, through history, Like Northern Europe was pretty isolated until something like 1600s or something like that. Whatever exactly it was. Like they did interact with England and stuff, but on a much lesser extent than some other countries. Like if you get like Germany, which is like in the middle of everything, it's of course gonna get more influence. Camping Alps, are Swedish meatballs really that good? Yeah, PewDiePie made Swedish meatballs. Are they that good? The real ones? I know meatballs actually in Italy are actually a dish on its own. Where a lot of Americans kind of think of spaghetti and meatballs, but they're actually two separate dishes in Italy. I went to Italy. I did like a kind of like 2.5 month trip to Europe, somewhere around there. So I went to like Spain, Italy, Denmark, France, Nice. I'm sorry, not Nice. Nice is part of France. Sorry, it's just I did Paris and then Nice, Monaco, San Marino, Italy, Bulgaria. But I definitely have so many more countries and more cities even in those countries to visit. So. Ice hotel. Sounds so expensive though. It's got to be like hundreds a day. There's no way it's under 100 a day. Plus like 100 euros. I mean, no way it's under 100 euros a day. Except the bed, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess you'd need to stay warm there. I know, like in igloos and stuff, it does insulate in and of itself. But it's a donor co-op, right? Donor. So I saw something about that. Take 20 and be the, take 20 be the richest people there. What do you mean? Take 20. Sweden's expensive. I'm not sure what you mean. 20. Sorry about that. Got a notification, and yeah. Nice. It's awesome co-op. So there is this mosquito that's just been trying to get out for like the last like 30 minutes. I'm gonna help him out. Definitely that. It's like flying right near me too. Huge one too. He's been trying to get out for an hour now, I think about it. Come on. Come on. He doesn't want to move. There we go. That's funny. Come on. Now he doesn't want to leave. As soon as I open the place. Let's see. If I can get him. Come on. Come here, mosquito. This thing's huge, man. I don't know. This guy's confused. Let's see if I can grab him. Sorry to get this guy. Alright, so I'm gonna turn the volume off for a moment. I will unmute it in a moment. Yeah. So anyway, I dealt with him. I'm not sure what that Swedish word is. Oh, that's a city. Okay, got it. Okay, so Romania is right next to Bulgaria. It's their border city, border country. So I heavily consider going to Romania. I just didn't do it that time, but it's definitely on my list. Yeah, Transylvania and all that stuff in that area. So I can't. I don't know how to put that on the stream. Like to, I don't have a computer right now, so I'm using mobile. I didn't forget to unmute though. I was just I was just taking care of something. Oh. All right. So anyway, say those letters. I don't know what a circle over an A means, dude. An O over an A. Ow. Ah. O. I'm guessing the O, like the uh, umlaut or whatever you call it, makes it like stronger. Or you said something about the A making it into like an O sound. So not right now, but in a little bit, I am going to be getting off, guys. As the number is still kind of like at 5, and when I go out, we gotta have dinner and stuff. So I'm gonna leave in about 9 minutes. So definitely, we can still chat between now and then. So no, why? Hey, kebab. I would like to talk more. Like I could look up some Swedish stuff and all that, and we could talk about it. Um, later. Like I don't know, maybe you could like message me in the comments, or if you kebab, what you can do, you have either Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. Facebook is my preference. Second is my Instagram. The least preference I have is Twitter, but it's all good between them. Um, if you can get to my Facebook, it's Wandering Marine Veteran, and then we can message each other. Same for anyone. You can use any of my socials and we can talk. I was just saying my preference order, like as of now, is that. It's just, but there's nothing like, I have nothing against like, use any of them. They're there for that. So to contact, talk to you guys. Why leave because of use? Because I'm also, so I was saying like if it did by slight chance go up a lot, like I want to stay because I really want my watch hours. But the thing is, haven't had dinner and it's kind of late now. It's like 7:30, so and I haven't had dinner yet. So I'm just saying, like if I got lucky and the kind of number went up. But I definitely, I mean, I would stay. I would like to stay, and I'm definitely gonna be on more. Like if you want to come back, I will definitely be on. Like I'll be on most days. Like I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm not planning to keep going. And you get me in the comments. But you can also I don't use Snapchat now. So that's the one apparently a lot of people use. I think that's like number one right now for people who are under like 25 or something like that. And I just don't have it. You're coming back. That's awesome. And like I said, so do you have any of those? Instagram or Facebook is the most convenient. I don't really use Twitter, but I have it. There's just no one really messages me on it, so. And I didn't really put anything into my Twitter, so. You can see the description below though if you want the exact information on that, and like have some other stuff down there as well, other channels and some other links. Just for the youngins, yeah. That's how I feel. It's kind of like Snapchat's usually mostly for younger people. I know plenty of people are older that use it. It's just I'm just generically it's for younger people, like 25 and under. Not that I'm like much out of that range. I just saying that like I guess that's part of the reason. Like maybe if I was 5 years younger, I would have got into it. But I know there's tons of people who are 30 years old and stuff that use it. So Facebook or Instagram, you choose. Facebook. Choose Facebook. It's Wandering Marine Veteran. So that was my name before. I just shortened it. So like if didn't think I put I should put a direct link to those socials instead of just writing it out. So that's one thing I need to do. Haven't really thought of that before, but I didn't really end up doing it. So I need to get a direct link on those. But anyway, you just go to Facebook pages. So it's not a personal profile. It's like a kind of like a business page type deal. And so you just go to that and you can message me. Like I said, Instagram's fine too, because like it has a nice, easy interface to get a notification and stuff. So nice and simple. I have to go. Good night. All right, see you. Well, I'm 13. Sorry. Oh, you're 13. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Well, anyway. Huh, I know that. So you're really breaking the standard right now, because like most all my people are like 30s, 40s, 50s, some in the 20s, like later 20s. Most of my audience is older than me, actually. It's an interesting thing. But yeah. So, okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna leave in about 4 minutes, guys. Just, it crashed, it said. Well, if it doesn't work, Facebook itself crashed or your application crashed. Because I think Twitter went down earlier today, so that's interesting. Like I don't know I didn't look up about it yet, but apparently that's what happened. So it'd be interesting if like actually Facebook is down right now. And Facebook I believe Facebook is bigger than Twitter as well. So though Twitter is huge, it's like it's gonna be in like probably like 10th biggest website or something, most used website. YouTube's bigger than it, of course, but it was not a site. I'm not sure what that means. Don't know how. Well, anyway, you can use Instagram. It's Wandering Marine Veteran, I believe. Again, it's just all one word. You can, like I said, you click there's like a box. It has like an arrow kind of, and for the description, and it should say my Instagram as well. So it's fine if you can't do Facebook. It's a little difference. So where's your favorite food, buddy?
by chance? Like, I mean, what do you eat in general? Like, what do you like to eat? Kebab? Or anyone else? What are you guys' favorite foods? Maybe I can make some Swedish food or something someday. Uh, I'm thinking about doing some cooking videos like later on, not like now, but maybe in a few months from now, because I need to eat anyway. So not. Let me see. Liver and onions, I love that. It's not showing like on my notifications, so I'm not sure. But I'll check after. And you can leave a comment under the after the chat post, after the live stream, or you can leave a comment on any of my videos, and I can see that as well. Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, I can see it's kind of got that off taste to it, so I can see why people hate it. Hard dish to beat, yeah. Yeah. It's definitely a good dish. It definitely ranks up there. Yeah, it's got kind of this. Definitely has an off taste, yeah. My dad's okay. Now sometimes that kind of goes with nostalgia, and it goes along with as well. Just like the palette you've adapted to because of your life. So when people say their parents' food is favorite, I mean it's not like it's a bad thing, but it's just like sometimes it's kind of like it becomes biased towards what you've experienced as well. So sometimes it's not like doesn't reflect real world information because like what your specific parent made, because like most parents probably don't make liver and onions, especially not for a child. Typically that's considered like a little older diet because of the kind of a lot of stronger flavors kids don't like. They like kind of more sweet a lot of times, especially in US. My Instagram is okay. Just try it for like first time. Okay, well then as an adult I would say. Okay. Alright, kebab. So guys, I'm gonna be wrapping this up. If there's any last minute questions, ideas, thoughts, you know, like anything you guys want to say, I'll give you an extra like half minute right now. If you guys don't want to write anything. And thank you guys for watching. Especially if you I know you guys, a lot of you guys are actually watching this after the fact. So hey to you guys as well. Didn't forget about you. And you can definitely write a comment at the end, or even if you watch the stream, you can write a comment after. Right, nostalgia and stuff, yeah. Enjoy your dinner. Nice. Yeah, thanks, dude. Alright, so I'm gonna be off here. Take care.